All right, we got the lineup for Game 2 against the Orioles. DJ LeMahieu has a 12-game hitting streak, and he is your leadoff man. Aaron Judge out there in center field. He went deep for the 4th time last night. Has an OPS over 900, off to a very nice start. Anthony Rizzo, 3 home runs last night. Built for Yankee Stadium, it turns out. He is at first base. Giancarlo Stanton is out there in right field. He is my pick to click. More on him later. Josh Donaldson is your designated hitter. He really needs to get going, off to a bit of a slow start. Gleyber Torres had a big 3 RBI triple last night. He is at second base. Been swinging the bat a little bit better. Joey Gallo went deep to the opposite field last night. He is out there in left field. That's right, we got the jumbo package. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, quickly becoming one of my favorite players. He is at shortstop. And Jose Trevino, who's done very well every time he's been in there, is behind the dish. Honestly surprised that they would call up Miguel Andujar and then not give him any at-bats in the first couple of games. And on the mound, making his 4th start of the season, Jordan Montgomery. The Yankees are 0-3 in his previous 3 starts, but he's pitched pretty well. First time out against Boston, a little bit rough. 3 1/3 innings, 3 earned runs. Next time out against Baltimore, 5 shutout innings, lowered his ERA to 3.24. And then last time out against the Tigers, 6 innings of 1-run ball, 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 86 pitches in that game. So you can expect him to be mostly stretched out to the point where he can throw, maybe 95 pitches tonight. I don't know if they'll push him to 100, but it is possible. As I mentioned, the Yankees are 0-3 in his starts, and they've combined for just 4 runs scored in those 3 games. Run support has been an ongoing issue for Jordan Montgomery. Last year, despite having a 3.7 WAR, he had just 6 victories. If the Yankees hit tonight, I'm confident he can pick up his first win of the season. All right, some keys to victory for today's game. We got to keep the offense going. Last night, obviously Rizzo with 3 home runs, but also Judge and Gallo hitting home runs. I think Giancarlo Stanton is a good bet to get going soon, too. He's gone a long time since his last home run, but he did hit some balls hard over the last few days, and I think he's about to go off. And we've also got to get the bullpen some rest. The bullpen has been overutilized so far this season. I think that the Yankees are going to stay away from their main guys if they get a nice lead tonight. I think you could see Clark Schmidt, and you might see the Yankees go back to Chad Green to get a little bit more work. Miguel Castro also could probably use an inning. But you want to stay away from guys like Loaizaga, and you want to stay away from Chapman if you can. Get these guys some rest, especially with a day game tomorrow and then a road trip coming up right after. The mindset is going to be important tonight. The Yankees have won 4 in a row. Now is not the time to take your foot off the gas. You want to go into your road trip, if possible, with a 6-game win streak. You want to have as good a homestand as possible. This team is no stranger to win streaks. Obviously, 14 games last year, but that was done without a ton of offense. It'd be interesting to see what this team can do once they get on a roll with a couple of these guys hitting this year. And last but not least, keep them grounded. The Yankees were serving up the long ball last night to the Baltimore Orioles. Keep that ball on the ground today. The Orioles only had 6 home runs coming into last night's game before smacking a couple out of the park. If the Yankees can keep them in the ballpark, I like their chances to win. All right, time for that NostraDerrick prediction. Yesterday's prediction was correct. Yankees picked up their 4th consecutive win. They say you can't predict baseball, but tonight we're going to try and do it twice. I think the Yankees are going to win their 5th straight, and I think the aforementioned Giancarlo Stanton is going to put on his yard gloves. I think Giancarlo Stanton will hit his 3rd home run of the year. Right now, NostraDerrick batting 6 for 13. That's a .462 average. Not too shabby.
Hey, Derek. Eddie Z from New Jersey here. Just wanted to say, nice win from the Yankees tonight. Really happy with Rizzo's performance. Nice to see the pitching doing what it's doing.
Hey, Derek, it's Zach. I'm watching the game tonight, and I'm loving Rizzo. Him and his 2 strike counts are awesome.
Hey, Derek, how you doing? This is Al. Just a comment on Joey Gallo. I believe the double he hit the other night has really helped him relax his baseball mind. I think we'll be seeing much smoother performance in both his offense and defense in days coming. Great show, buddy. Take care.
Hey, this is Lakota. I think Miguel Andujar should start over Gallo because, well, his hitting, it's just, look at Gallo's hitting. It's absolutely terrible this year. And if we can get Andujar back on track, he's going to be really good for the Yankees.
Yeah, for this series against the Orioles, Andujar should not play over Gallo because he's only there for a paternity leave, only a couple games or so, and then, Andujar's back in AAA. If they are to trade Gallo, which I'm wanting them to do, then Andujar should take over in left field, and I would like to see that happen. But if there's no trade happening, they have to keep playing Gallo. He's the guy for left field. Andujar's going right back to AAA after a couple of games.
You asked for it, and you've got it. Voicemails have come to NYY Recaps. Make your voice heard. Better call in. The number is 718-899-1068. That's 718 Yogi, Judge, Scooter, Dellin. Better call in.